Should I give him another second gear rips?
Well, is that even a question, brother? Oh, baby. Do it for Dale! Woo! God damn!
Now that's how you get arrested.
It's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
What's up, guys? Back with another video. As you can tell, we got Throaty Yode's car back there. We got a wild Throaty Yode right here.
Yeah, we're going a little wild today, but in all respect, we had to, I guess, send them out the correct way.
Yeah.
Is that the best way? We had to bury them, or give them the proper funeral. As you guys know from the title of this video, we are saying goodbye to the 410 gears. It's kind of a sad day, but it's kind of a happy day.
Considering they haven't been in there for that long, but
I know. That's the crazy thing is I've been dropping spoilers on my Instagram. If you guys follow me, you guys have seen the amount of work that we've put into this car this winter with swapping over the gears, the new intake manifold with the injectors, the cold air intake. All that's coming out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But as I mentioned, it is going to be worth it. There's a humongous thing coming. That's all I'm giving you. Not giving you anything else.
Yeah.
But just looking at it, I keep looking over at it because I'm trying to imagine knowing that this is on there. I don't really know how else to describe it. You're laughing, but I don't know.
I'm laughing because they're not ready for it. They're not expecting it.
I know, and like all the people on my Instagram, when I posted that poll, I was like, hey, there's two things. Be ready for this big, this big thing. And I had two options, and it was kind of like a yes or no thing, but it was like, yeah, I'm ready. I can't wait. And the other one was like, oh yeah, screw that. You don't have shit, whatever. And a lot of people surprisingly voted for that because I don't think they know what is actually coming. They might think, oh, he's swapping out the 18 for a Cobra Jet manifold, which, who knows, maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe it's happening, and maybe I'm slapping some bigger injectors on there too. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you is, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally all you can say about it. Is it is going to be insane. And as you guys saw in other videos as well, when I was talking about how all the stuff that we had done to the car was kind of like a dream come true at this point. Yeah. This is like the wet dream come true, essentially.
The dream that you would not expect.
Yeah. For
a good bit.
Yeah, right? I mean, this is like, so here's a really shitty dream, right? Here's a normal dream. Here's about where the car is now. And way up here is where this is gonna put it.
I don't see it. Where's it at?
It's up there with Jesus.
Oh, found it.
It's going to be crazy. So we had to come out here. We actually found a couple country roads out here. We've been, well, I would say laying down some rubber, but these tires won't break loose. So, I mean, that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, I guess. I mean, to me, it's a good thing because number one, if I'm not trying to do a burnout, I don't want to eat up my tires because they're expensive. And number two, because it just grips and rips without even being on radials. So these street comps, man, they're no joke. I mean, I got to give them a solid 6 out of 5 stars.
On another note, before we jump in the car, I did want to, I'm sure he wanted to show you guys this, but he got his front, or did you do them?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the front headlight tint.
Should I give him a,
as you can see there,
info on those?
It's very
Since
dark.
We're showing them. All right, so this was actually the full light tint kit from American Muscle. You'll notice I didn't do the fog lights. That's because I'm actually taking those out and they're not going to be on the car anymore. Yeah. So I wasn't really going to worry about those because those are the ones that are the massive pain. The turn signals actually were a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, and in the videos they said, oh, those are one of the easy ones. No, those were a pain in the ass. The easiest one, in my opinion, was actually the headlights.
Yeah.
Which they said was one of the hardest. Now, my only complaint was, you'll notice the way that these were, the way that these were cut. There's a little bit of a,
yeah, you can kind of see the gap there.
Yeah, a little bit of a gap, and you can see the way that it was cut up here. It's already over, and it would have left a gap down here. So I couldn't take it up any higher.
Yeah.
It had enough to go down below and seal to the light, but not enough to go all the way over top. But on this one over here, it had enough to go up top. I mean, you can still see a little bit of white up there, but at least the black is, or the tint is over top of the top by a couple millimeters. You know, I'll show you a little bit farther back what they look like. You've probably seen them on my Instagram. I did do the side markers.
Yep.
And then I did the third brake light up there. That one was actually not too bad. It was pretty self-explanatory. These were a little bit harder, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
These
that's why I had somebody do mine, because I didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah, those took me some time for sure. Everything else though was pretty easy. The other thing too, forgot to mention.
Also, the license plate tint.
Oh yeah, I did put that on. I completely forgot.
He's completely blacking his car out, guys. I know
Yeah.
it's kind of cliche because everybody does it, but
It looks good.
Everybody does it for a reason, because it looks damn good.
Yeah. Since I have a premium, I did the
Oh yeah, I guess they
tent
do
up
have those
there,
turn signal things.
and those were actually a little bit of a pain,
right
just
in there.
because they're so small, and unless you have like the perfect lighting conditions, it is basically impossible to see to do it. Oh, another thing that's changed about the car, since everything has been changing since you guys have seen it.
There's just been so little things that didn't really make sense to make a whole video out of it. But.
So we slapped on these new brakes.
Yep.
So these are actually one of my sponsors, SP Performance Rotors. They manufacture these brakes, or I guess the rotors, I should say. They do make their own pads as well, but I ended up going with the Hawk pads. I believe they're the HPS, so they're more of designed for the street use.
Yeah.
I won't go a whole bunch into it because I know we're not trying to make this video too long.
Yeah.
But definitely check out my Instagram. I have a link in my description actually to SP's website, and I have a code that'll save you guys 15% when you order any sort of rotors. The only thing is that code does not apply to the Hawk pads because those come from a third-party dealer or vendor. But if you order SP's pads, 15% off. So check them out. They've got some pretty wicked awesome stuff. Different coatings, all sorts of different things. I mean, these are their Peak Series rotors, so technically they're slotted, but it's a different take on slotted. But like I said, they've got everything drilled and slotted. Anything to fit your needs for all makes and models. So definitely hit them up.
Yeah, cool. Well, we just wanted to give you a quick little update about the car, because we haven't really, those are such little things that didn't really make sense to make a whole video out of it. So we figured once it was all done, we were just gonna add it into a video we happened to be shooting at the time, which is what we're doing now. We're gonna hop in the car and we'll see you guys in a minute.
All right. Well, first, nice day in Ohio, and of course all the cops are out.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. Finally nice to see a nice day. Oh yeah, buddy! Woo! And you can't do that in 30-degree weather, but you certainly can do it in 75-degree weather.
Aren't you proud of me?
That's super weird. If you guys have been watching for a while, remember back in the video where we ripped on that one road, I was like, all we need is a nice 75-degree day. How hot is it right now? 75 degrees. That's so weird.
Hey, but aren't you proud of me though? That was quick shifting and full watt.
Oh, compared to me, not so much. But for you, that was pretty good. 'Cause you never really shift like that.
Yeah, no.
Because this is his first, I don't want to say, was that your first step car?
I mean, technically speaking, no. I had the 2002 GT,
yeah,
but
right.
I was young.
First stick car in a while.
Did that shit.
Yeah.
And then with this one, I mean, I had the EcoBoost, as you guys know. Couldn't really do shit like that in the EcoBoost. So technically speaking, yes, but in a way, no.
First one in a while, let's just say that.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna take any of these side roads because I don't want to get lost out here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna keep going straight and we'll just turn around. It's nice out here though, because you can do some rip skis.
Yeah, it's nice to. Ooh, scrape.
I know.
Your tires rub.
I told you.
Mine don't even do that. That's weird. I got some tall sidewall drag tires on mine, and you've seen them. They barely even clear, and they don't ever rub.
I know.
Even launching at the track, they don't rub.
Well, I know it's because of these BMR springs.
Yeah.
And I love them to death because of that. I mean, did you feel when I hit it on there, back there, that they just squat?
And like we said, guys, things are definitely changing and coming. Big things are coming, and the reason why we're making this video, like the title says,
we're saying farewell to the 410s.
And there's a reason for that, but we're not going to get into that.
Should I give them a little second gear hit?
Sure. That's not even giving it all she's got either.
What?
That's not even giving it all she's got. All the RP, all the way
no,
through the gear.
that wasn't even going all the way.
That's
up.
just short shifting like a mother.
Yeah. I just wanted them to see the power and watch it.
See the power.
See the power. I mean, I've already got a buyer for him, a guy from Facebook. As I've said, you know, talking with Nick, I am gonna miss these gears. They are fun. But what we're gonna be doing, as we've hinted at a lot, you know, big things are coming, as we just said. This is something that even I did not expect to happen. And
neither did I. When he called me and talked to me about it, I was like, what the actual?
like, what the hell is going on?
So if you're a good guesser, maybe you can figure it out. But post your comments, try to guess. Maybe
you'll get it.
Maybe you'll get it, but
I mean,
it's gonna be a little while before you finally know, because certain things have to happen in a certain order for us, as far as posting goes, as we've talked about. But
and we're not gonna be installing said mod until June like 3rd and 4th, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's a Monday and Tuesday. If everything goes smoothly, hopefully, the 5th, that Wednesday, hopefully you guys will see the reveal video. If you liked the one that we did for the wheels, this one is gonna be even better, I would say. Just because it's something that nobody was expecting.
Especially for how small of a channel we are as of right now.
Yeah,
it's like kind of crazy that we're able to do this, but like we keep saying, or we said a lot in the past, back when we were modding this car a lot this past winter, big things are coming. We weren't kidding. Big things are coming.
And, you know, I do want to mention as well that when we say that, you know, we're not joking around. Like Nick said, being a small channel and just kind of starting out, all of the stuff that we are doing is literally coming out of our pockets.
Yep.
We're not making anything from YouTube, even if it's only, you know, pennies on the dollar. We're not making a single cent. So everything that we're doing, whether it be stuff in the garage, getting new tools, paying for the cars on top of that, you know, and doing all this stuff, it's literally coming out of our basically 9-to-5 jobs.
Yep.
So that's another reason why it's so amazing that I was able to make this work. Just because we're both young-ish. I mean, you're 25, I'm 22. So we're both relatively young, I mean, in the grand spectrum of things.
Yeah.
And being able to do this type of thing is just a blessing.
Yeah. It's truly incredible that we're able to be this far in life at such a young age. And that's why we decided to start this whole thing, because we really just, one, like we said, we enjoy it.
Yeah.
And two, it's fun as hell.
Should I give him another second gear rips?
Well, is that even a question, brother? Oh, baby. Do it for Dale! Woo! God damn!
Now that's how you get arrested.
Yeah, buddy.
Ah, that felt good.
Oh my God.
See, I told you, as soon as it got nice out, and
I told you, man.
As soon as it got nice out and I knew that my car was gonna handle good,
I'd actually hook.
Yeah, I would not be afraid to step on it.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing it when, as you guys know, I did a poll on my Instagram, and surprisingly only a few people got it right, but I did one of the quizzes on my story to see if people could guess when I got the car. And the correct answer was actually June of last year, so that would be June of 2018. So for doing all this stuff, that's a pretty short amount of time. And coming from, you know, a Volkswagen Passat to an EcoBoost and then to this, that's a huge difference in power and everything else. So as I told Nick, you know, I was still basically like trying to learn my car, so I was actually kind of afraid to really step on it because I didn't know how it was going to behave, essentially. So, you know, it's just kind of one of those things where once you've been in an accident before with that 2002 where it spun out on me, I wasn't even ripping on it and just cruising. I mean, just lost complete control. So I think that kind of just gets, I guess, stuck in the back of your head of, hey, at any given moment, I'm going in a dead straight line, this car could lose traction, and I could spin in complete circles, like out of control. So I think that's another reason why I was kind of afraid, but now I actually, now that we've done some stuff to the car, I have a lot more trust in it, and it's not as scary, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's dust this convertible. Bye! Bye! I think they're trying to keep up. Look at them. Oh, your Chrysler or whatever the hell it is. You can't keep up with Big Daddy. Oh, that's funny.
Man.
Oh,
another scrape.
Scrape. Here we go.
Another scrape.
I don't like it.
Oh, Lord.
I don't like it. But like I said, I love these BMR springs because you guys might not be able to tell in that footage, but when you're sitting in the seats, as soon as I step on it, it squats. I mean, it mean squats, and it just goes.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I'll give you guys another little rip here, just because it's a nice day and I got a full tank of gas. I'm in fourth gear right now, going about 50 miles an hour, right about 3,500 RPMs. If I just step on the gas, this thing's got torque.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew and race gas. Woo! Woo!
Don't you do it. Oh man, I thought they were gonna do it. You would have been creamed. Cream of wheat soup, you shall have been. But see, that's what we need right there.
That's
Look
exactly
at that.
what we need.
Damn.
That's a nice old shop.
Damn. That's what we need, dude.
Yeah.
Let's just sell the cars and buy one.
Oh, okay.
Nobody uses sixth gear. I'm cruising it in fifth. I like hearing that sound. Because Nick and I always make fun of it. If you're in fifth gear, it's
Yeah, because I remember, this is why I really wish I would have started my channel last year, because I went to the track so much, and I know that's such a big topic. It was before I changed to the 456 in my rear end. It was a 373 because it's a performance pack, and it doesn't matter what gear you put in it, it's the physical gearing of the transmission is how that works. 6 is just the highway gear. And I wasn't thinking about it, and because it was such a longer gear compared to the 456, I was in 5th, and then I still hadn't crossed the sign yet. I was like, well, I still need another gear, and I put it in the 6, and I was just like, I was like, oh, what the hell, man? I was like, I think I need to change my gears because this is not working well for me.
This is not enough.
So now I actually go through the traps in 5th gear, and I don't actually have to shift, which is nice. But.
Yeah. We gotta find a spot to do a flyby. We forgot about
Oh,
it.
yeah. But as far as what's coming, is there anything else you want to touch on? Or?
Power.
Power!
Power. I mean,
Any hints you want to give? Anything you want to tell the people at home? What does that mean?
they know what it means. If they're smart, they'll know what it means.
Yeah. I don't want to hear a bunch of whining in the comments. Though. I don't want to hear a bunch of whining.
Yeah. Hey, you got something on the camera. I'm sure somebody will get that.
Yeah.
If not, then
It's very subtle. You might have gotten that, but
trying not to spoil the surprise completely.
yeah.
But as I was saying before, you know, it is going to be sad, you know, saying goodbye to the 410s. They've been very good to me.
But granted, with this mod, it's gonna act like it's not even there anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna make my
It's gonna feel the same.
It's gonna make my 331s feel like 456s.
Yeah. And if that doesn't give you any sort of idea of what's going on, then you're clearly clueless.
You need Jesus.
You need Jesus. All right, guys, that's basically it for the video.
Farewell 410s.
Farewell 410s. Sorry,
did
the
do
sun
well.
is in my eyes, so it's kind of hard to tell if I'm even looking in the right spot.
It's hard with sunglasses on too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm getting like all this smoke and dust going up my nose.
Yeah, there's a fire going on over there somewhere. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yeah. It's like shoving pollen just up your nasal cavity. Whew, I might sneeze.
But it's a farewell for this, but it's
Hello to a bright
Yeah.
and beautiful future.
yes. But
We're gonna take our channel from here to here. That's all that this is gonna do.
just more stuff is gonna come if you guys keep subscribing and keep showing us all the love and support. We truly do appreciate it.
Yes, we do, because eventually your love and support is going to be poured back into these cars, and we'll
back
be
into
able
the channel.
to do a lot more stuff. Like I said, we are just very limited right now because we're both paying for everything on our 9 to 5 budget, and when you have to pay for the car and all these parts on top of rent / food and everything else, it gets a little hard to be able to do this big ticket stuff, and especially with, you know, Nick doing all the drag racing, stuff breaks.
Stuff breaks and it gets even more expensive.
Yeah,
so.
it's not easy.
So we truly do love how much you guys are showing us support, and whether it be on Instagram, on our YouTube channel, it all helps at the end of the day. But without further ado, we will see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
Be ready.
Be ready.
All right, so as we're in this spot, you know, we're having a great day. Pure just Murica over here, ripping it, giving it the beans. As I'm looking around while we're taking some pictures, I noticed that somebody had a really shitty day. This is legitimately a lug nut with the stud in it that rusted off and broke.
Get the sun on it. There we go.
Somebody had a very shitty day.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.